Quick short video, but I recently ran into this website that I thought was really cool. No Clip website, weird name. But it lets you load in a bunch of levels from some games that you can just explore the game maps without any restrictions within the web browser. It's really cool. It's mostly Nintendo centric selection, so it's mostly Zelda and Mario games, although they also include Kingdom Hearts, Grand Theft Auto, and one Dark Souls in here. And it's all the way up to the Nintendo Switch. So if you want to see the entire San Andreas map in one go and see how ridiculously detailed it is, or want to see the entire Wind Waker Ocean in one go and see how ridiculously empty it is, knock yourself out. Man, I never realized how ridiculously huge the Aladdin Palace is in Kingdom Hearts, or the castle that never was. I don't recall the cutscenes of that game really selling how epic these are. Shame some games are really glitchy, like Okami. The site seems to have a lot of trouble with this game, and Mario Odyssey's clearly missing a lot of the effects as well. Psychonauts often is a mess. Shame, I guess the site can only emulate the pure model of the environments and not whatever special effects the game put on top of these, on top of that. Anyway, most of my audience here will probably be wondering if there's Sonic games on here, and yeah, besides the Smash Bros. Stage, there's two Sonic games, and this being a Nintendo-centric website, they're mostly the most Nintendo-y of all Sonic games. Mario and Sonic at the Olympics, if you want to see a bunch of Olympic stadiums and a handful of Dream events, and the other is Sonic Colors, and I wanted to talk briefly about that because boy, is it amazing to see some of these levels, especially Aquarium Park. Boy, I already knew this level looked good in the game itself, but to be able to appreciate the full scale is something else. I also have to admit I never really caught the fact that you actually went into like a underwater bubble thing and the city is within that. Technically the game does introduce you to that, but within this tunnel, so there's so much detail going on, it's very hard to make out what exactly you're looking at. So, looking around this city makes me really sad this game never had a more Sonic Adventure-esque gameplay where you can actually have some freedom and gun on off the main path and look around the city a bit more. You know, follow all these bridges and plazas in the distance. The development team could have gotten a lot more gameplay mileage out of this environment if this plaza was playable and you could find a different pathway over here or something. Alas, despite this big open city, the only part you're allowed to run on is just a linear straight pathway, with this waterfall cave being the closest you ever get to any free movement, sad as that may sound like. Granted, not all of Colors levels are this good. Most of them are just a bunch of random shapes flying in the sky, but this level on Planet Wisp, I had that feeling with Sonic Forces as well, that Sonic Team makes a beautiful looking city, but then you never really get to do anything with it other than just lock us in one street and give us mostly a minute of gameplay's worth. What a waste. Oh well. Anyway, it seems Sonic Robo Blast 2 has a new update today. And even if the scenery won't be as good as Sonic Colors, at least that game will scratch my itch for a proper 3D Sonic gameplay. So I'll be off playing that. See ya.